Mic check 1 2 1 12. It's your nigga Mr. ID representing the Pinnacle downtown sector, Jersey City. Though I now reside on the hill. Probably fucked that up. That sounded all types of crazy right now. Maybe I shouldn't touch things when shit is powered. Hold up. Wow, that sounds like a nervous fucking connection. That sounds really bad, that connection. Now I sound tinned out. Sounds weird. I should probably shut down and maybe, like, I don't know, unplug it and blow on it. Does that work? Mic check 1 2 1 12. Are we back in the motherfucking house? Year. Oh, that's too loud. Year. All right. I'm about there. I'll try not to touch the mic too much. Even though I should be able to, because it's a $400 fucking mic. But you know, whatever. There's a hella delay on this shit. I pretty fucking positive that it's gonna transfer over to the fucking recording, which is gonna make this another one that's moot. But been hearing all the Star Wars shit. Everybody's mad about The Last Jedi. It sucks. Mr. Plinkett broke it down. Everybody and their grandmother broke it down. And there's just nothing more we're gonna get out of that fucking horse, bro. Stop beating the living shit out of it. We get it. We get it. It's fucking bad. I mean, great motherfuckers that use that blow up off that, and that's what gets the views. The people, coming to the site and all that jazz. Hey, you found your niche, but it's gonna. I mean, you're gonna have to do something else. And there's some smart motherfuckers, keep it real. There's some guys thinking ahead that see the little bump from the Last Jedi videos and using that traffic to try new shit, to try other bits and angles and just shit to talk about, because that's basically what everybody wants. Is a good talker. You can zone out. So podcasts are for. That's why people listen to 3-4 hour fucking podcasts. Granted, the people have to be a bit talented to keep your attention, but I don't think it's that hard of a fucking jump to say, hey, I'm gonna hop in this ring and give it a fucking shot. I'm off. I'm off on cameras again. I'm all over the place. I'm talking to this guy over here. Am I looking at you? Yes. All right. All right. We get it. No more of that shit. Fuck Star Wars. Like, for real. Isn't Doctor Who have a female coming out soon? What's up with that? What's those videos? Because I know people love Doctor Who. Granted, I'm not all from the fucking 80s watching it on PBS and shit like that. Hey, I might have caught something flipping through channels, but I never watched the shit. It wasn't that interesting then. But when I learned about it, I guess that's 10th Doctor territory when it came back to TV and it was available in the States. I was all in. The first season was dope with my man, but he left. Then the 10th Doctor came. I mean, it goes without saying that David Tennant is master at that role. He did it. He did his thing. He was there for more than a millisecond too. Like 4 years probably. I don't know. He was there for a minute. It was a while. He got to start the fucking storyline with what's her face, River Song. that whole thing. That Stephen Moffat kind of fucked up. I don't know. He got too convoluted. Shit was all over the place. I'm sure they'll try to bring her back now that even it's a female. It doesn't matter. Even though she's long dead and has died before, but still saved in a computer program or whatever the fuck happened. I'm cursing way too much. It's the morning. I'm still waking up. What the fuck? What am I supposed to do, people? What do I do? That's the fucking question. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was talking about Doctor Who. I was talking about the Good Doctor, and I got sidetracked. See, that's called dead air, kids. That's not good at all. No one likes it. Supposed to keep talking, have shit to say, be ready with fucking stories don't turn the mic on. Don't turn the fucking mic on. Got a story by express.co.uk. This is for today's date of the 9th. I believe it's July. Yeah. July 9th, 2018. According to express.co.uk, Star Wars flops, controversies and scandals, 16 moments that nearly ruined the franchise. Oh, this is some clickbait bullshit. My bad. It's not a real story. It's nothing of consequence. Marvel's Star Wars just revealed the origin of Darth Vader's Death Squadron. Well, that's good for them. Is that even canon? I don't even know what that means. Kerry Russell is coming to the cast of Star Wars Episode 9. This is by GameSpot.com. Star Wars Episode 9, J.J. Abrams bringing Kerry Russell to the cast. Russell reunites with J.J. Abrams for the upcoming Star Wars movie. It just says that Star Wars Episode 9 is set to start production this summer ahead of its December 2019 release. I heard it was going to be at the end of this month, the end of July. According to Mike Zero. By the way, the other guy I was talking about was Geeks and Gamers. His YouTube is definitely dope. Anyone who checks me out that happens to like video games and like more geek stuff, it's called Geeks and Gamers for a reason. Star Wars and shit like that, then check out Geeks and Gamers and Mike Zero. But Mike Zero reported that there was that they were going to start recording at the end of the month. I don't know if they call it principal photography. I don't know if that's the exact name for when they start shooting the fucking movie. I'm just guessing that he says they're going to start recording at the end of the month. Then it's a go. Whatever places that they've already chosen. I think one's in Italy. One is in Italy. And it was either the same place that they had in one of the prequels or something that looks very similar. But going back to this episode 9 shit, The Force Awakens director J.J. Abrams is returning to the director's chair, along with most of the main cast from The Last Jedi. But as ever, there will be a host of new characters, and it has been reported the American star Kerry Russell has joined the cast. Oh, I know that girl. Alright, I know who she looks like at least. According to Variety, Russell was one of the several actors that Abrams considered for the currently unknown role. Russell has worked with Abrams before, having appeared in the director's 2006 action hit Mission Impossible 3, as well as the lead role in FX's acclaimed show The Americans. Russell also appeared in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. That chick. My bad, I'm all over the place. You know what I'm talking about. We get it. So yeah, that's a thing. Kerry Russell's gonna be in the thing. So who could she be? That's always a good question. Try to speculate. I mean, Padme, the actress, could do that. There's no reason to have any version of her be different, or even if she could force ghost anyway, she's dead. But I mean, I guess she's just a new character. Maybe Rey's love interest, like Mr. Plinkett says. Add some sex to this fucking galaxy. Everybody's like a robot. Do we even know they have a pulse? I mean, he broke it down pretty good. Red Letter Media. redlettermedia.com or YouTube. Look Red Letter Media up, or Mr. Plinkett Reviews, and you're gonna have a good laugh while somebody breaks down the mechanics of a fucking motion picture or the lack thereof. So that's really what they're talking about. The fact that it's not written in any kind of cohesive direction. It's directionless. The prequels are all over the place. Tone is not set well, and they know how to break all that shit down. They do a pretty good fucking job. There's a reason they got all those subscribers. There's no real news, but the Logan director James Mangold defends Rian Johnson against the Star Wars online fan rage. Do you stand by him, Mr. James Mangold? Or even jumping in the ring? You just want your name in the press, don't you? Well, this little article on the Mary Sue, written by Chelsea Steiner, was published today, the 9th. Oh no, it's published yesterday, July 8th. Yesterday afternoon, she wrote, "It's been 7 months since the release of Star Wars The Last Jedi, and director Rian Johnson is still facing an onslaught of internet nerd rage from butthurt fanboys. Now Logan director James Mangold has spoken out in defense of Johnson and against the threat of such fan rage. While we've discussed the toxic rage of Star Wars fandom, these tweets shed some light on the director's perspective and the larger ramifications of these campaigns of rage and harassment." Wow, that's a lot to fucking say. And his tweet, shitty fucking tweet. "At the point when work, writing, and directing big franchises has become the emotionally loaded equivalent of writing a new chapter of the Bible, with the probable danger of being stoned and called a blasphemer, then a lot of bolder minds are going to leave these films to hacks and corp boards." That's great. Somebody wrote they already have. "If you feel that is the cause, if you feel the filmmakers are just corporate tools and powerless, then why bitch at us? In the case of Rian Johnson and Chris McQuarrie, I assure you, these cats are not owned. They actually fight your battles behind the scenes. But they're not our battles if what they're fighting for is a shitty fucking storyline, or one that kills off a beloved fucking character, or hacks up his character, that arc that he's already built of being the most understanding kid in the galaxy who thinks there's good in everyone, even Darth Vader. Let alone a child who's a kid. Yeah, whatever. He has some darkness in him. He's a kid. He's not nowhere near Vader. He ain't killed younglings yet. He ain't decapitate whole fucking villages of monster people. There's a lot of fucking steps before you get to Darth Vader. And if he believed that Darth Vader was redeemable, I find it super mega hard to believe that he would do such a thing to his own nephew. His own nephew, who's not just the kid of his sister, but the kid of his best friend, arguably a really good friend. That's fucking crazy. So I get what you're trying to say, Mr. Mangold. That, I mean, they do what they do. Rian Johnson actually does things as a director with a thought behind it, and whatever he's doing, he's on his own shit. Like every other fucking director. Doing their own Tarantino-esque in their own zones, artistes and shit. I get it. But